This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sanja.
Oh yeah.
Yo, what up, Sanja?
This really is just random. I don't want to have like this like clock that I'm following, or so sometimes the shows might be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We're just gonna let this flow and go. Why not? I've got a list of different topics that I've thought about, but here's the thing that I'm realizing is that a lot of these topics here have to do with love and relationships, and I feel like I have a lot of questions nowadays about our new ways of relating to one another, because I feel like we're allowed to do whatever we want now, and I feel like we're in a completely different new stratosphere where we are making up the rules as we go. I was thinking about talking about the fact that being 40 and things are so different now and how we're changed. Like everything is just different. Everything is freaking different. But does anybody else bug out on the fact that when we were, so I'm 41 now, but we were in like the 7th, 8th grade, like the shit that we're doing is the stuff that we were all talking about back in the day, right? Sometimes it leads me to think that we might just be one of the greatest generations to like be around, just because I feel like we have understood things that our parents were wanting to understand. And there's a lot of us out there who are just blazing a path and just doing our thing and creating these wonderful ways of expression. Facebook is like sick, when I think about it, it's really unreal. I mean, there's a lot of good aspects to it, like being able to get in contact with high school friends that you always wondered, like, I wonder what such and such is doing, but you had no way of getting in contact with them. And now they're on Facebook, and Facebook is freaking reminding you to be like, yo, happy birthday. That's a great thing. But the thing that's not cool is, why are people sharing like pictures of them hurt and like bloody stuff? Like, what is going on? I feel like we're getting very, a little, or maybe it's because of the movies, or maybe this is the whole plan. I don't freaking know. But that's not what we're going to get into today, because, honey, chat, please. We'll be here forever. So this is what we're going to do. Let me tell you something. All my friends know whenever we'd smoke together, they'd be like, damn it, Sanja, you always let it go out. Because I be talking so much. I get real philosophical. Thing is, I'm always telling the truth. You know what I mean? So, let's pick one of these topics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just hold up this piece of paper, and put my finger at something, and we'll see what it lands on. What is considered cheating? Dun dun dun. Okay, so that's what we'll be talking about on this podcast. What is considered cheating? Now that's a good question. So like there's emotional cheating. So what is it? Because now you've got social media. It's the norm to be looking at, the opposite sex. And I think people are like fantasizing about others. So if that's normal, is it now moving more into an emotional thing? So if your guy or girl has somebody that they're talking to every day, and, like they're getting advice from them and things like that of that nature, is that an emotional cheating type of a thing? Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, I personally kind of think that today's society, that is kind of the norm now. By the way, just so that we're clear, not a bitter chick, not in a relationship, by choice, thank you very much. And my last relationship did not end because of cheating. Okay, so let's just get that clear. We're not an angry black female talking about this or anything like that. But I do think that in the news, there's a lot of situations where people, even in high profile relationships, and even though these women have like bomb bodies or fake bodies or whatever, they got to go and they're beautiful, they got money, they're healthy, you would think that they're, I mean, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you might not like her, you might like her, whatever, but she's still a beautiful, talented woman, and that you wouldn't believe that someone's so public that their man would step out on them. But it happens, you know? So I kind of feel like now we're a little okay with it, and it's almost like expected, which personally, I will say this. In the hood, there's a little thing going on. There's a little disconnect going on there that is kind of like normal. So I don't really know, wow, what is considered cheating in 2018? That's a damn good question. I mean, obviously the sticking, the stick and move is obvious, right? So are we leaving it at just that? And then I remember back in the day as a female, if your man, that was like the thing to leave until the whole Hillary Clinton thing. Remember that? That was the big one where everybody was like, I can't believe she's staying with him. Ah. Well, dare I say that since the Clinton thing, it's almost like the norm to quote unquote work it out? Yeah, I don't know. What is cheating? That's a good question. You could be in an open relationship. Well, if you're in an open relationship, I guess nothing that you do is cheating. Well, wait a second. If you're in an open relationship and you mess around with somebody else, but you don't actually tell the other person that you're in that open relationship with that you're doing something because you're just under the assumption that you're in an open relationship, so is that cheating? Are you supposed to tell? I don't know. I'm not in an open relationship, so I don't know. But so, like, how does that work? And then I heard another person stated that they were on Twitter that they're polyamorous. And I don't even know what the hell that is. I made up the word trisexual quite a few years back. Just willing to try anything, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's a good question. Here's the thing. That's what's so funny. My finger pointing to this topic. I DJ at a strip club. What is considered cheating? Like, I'm only saying this because there's even like stories that are in the news and I mean, it's not like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to like chase the people down who do things like that? And you're like, you cheated. We're going to burn you at the stake. We don't do things like that anymore. So it's just kind of like, have our relationships changed so much that we are kind of like, just, is cheating expected? I know a couple of other women have I'm trying to get over this belief that just keep the bar set low. Because they just don't seem to be able to keep it together. I don't understand. There is beautiful women and there are handsome, gorgeous men. And no matter who you get with, there is literally going to be someone right around the corner who looks better, dick longer, pussy's tighter, something. Sucks it better, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like butt is bigger, whatever. There's literally always going to be the next best thing around the corner, So, in my opinion, the reason why people are stepping out and doing all other kind of stuff is either A, you a freak, okay? And you need to keep it fucking real, all right? You just need to be like, listen, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really care about you, but I'm a freak. There's this guy, one of my really good friends back in the day, right? Okay? And we were toying around with getting together, right? And we just one day were, getting fucked up. And he was like, listen, he said, I love you, but I cannot be in a relationship with you because I cheat. I know you'll kill me. And I looked at him and I was like, you know what? I love you for that. I love you for that because that was honest. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a freak and that's what you do, then you probably should just say that. You know what I mean? And here's the other thing that's fucked up, right? I DJ at a strip club, right? So here's the thing. I don't consider gentlemen going to the strip club as cheating. If you're going in there for the fantasy, you're tipping the chicks, you get a lap dance, but you're not in there trying to finger the chick or, you're not in there trying to be an a-hole. but you're just in there for the fantasy, I don't think that that's cheating. And I see a lot of women go in there with their men, and I think those bitches are down. Now, I don't like females, so I think that that's a little bit of a gray area when you don't like women. And so you going to the strip club with your man is not going to be like a turn on for you. You know what I'm saying? Because not all women like women, okay? But I don't really consider that to be cheating. Now, if he goes in the champagne room, okay, well, that's a little, you know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like, again, it's part of the fantasy. Like what I'm saying, you get a regular lap dance. I don't really see that as a problem. And again, if your wife knows, and if you're open, but if your wife knows what you're doing, or your girlfriend knows that you like the clubs, then by all means, do you, boo. Do you. It's sexy. Sex sells. Everybody has sex. So, it's nothing to be denied. You know what I mean? And not for nothing, but regular chicks are like learning how to put it down like strippers do. So that I don't consider cheating. If you're kissing on a stripper, boy, what's wrong with you? But if you smack her ass on the stage because you tipping her and you like, yeah, and you in the moment, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm in the moment. I know I've heard ridiculous things like BJs are not cheating because you're not, I think that's cheating, but again, I like the physical, like what is this or is that, I feel like that's just like, we can't even go there anymore because again, it's become such a norm that I feel like, again, it's totally accepted right now. Oh, see, now that's another show topic right there. Wait, I got to write that down. I have seriously thought of this over the years. Which is better, to be the wife or the side bitch? We know the obvious answer, but I'm just saying.
This is Sanja.
Yo, check it out. It's my girl Sandra.
Oh, yeah. Yo, what up, Sandra?